What is poppin', squad? It's your boy Jesimein, and welcome back to another MOZE build video, man. I know I'm pumping these out like crazy, but I'm having so many different ideas of just utilizing her character, and it's probably, I think this is pretty much gonna be my last one. I think I pretty much stretch MOZE out as far as I could possibly see, but this is a treat. I'm glad I'm gonna be finishing MOZE on this one, and this is a God mode build, bro, and it's not catfish. It's not it's not exaggerated. You're literally God mode. So let's get into why. So first things first, I'm gonna be running a big short stopgap shield. It's gonna give you the highest capacity in the game. Most people really know this. Who cares about recharge delay and recharge rate? The whole fact is that you have a big capacity. On shield break, you become immune to any damage taken for 5 seconds, max capacity and recharge delay. The class mod I'm going to be using, which is the most important part of this build, is going to be the Honor Guard Enhanced Bloodletter. It gives me +2, +1, and +2. The only one I really worry about is the last one because I get +2 and it gives me more shield. That takes away from my health, which doesn't matter because I'm going to be running a relic that gives me 1 health anyways. But if MOZE would be healed, she gains shield instead. If she would regenerate health, she also gains shield regeneration. Now, the cool thing about this is I think most lifesteal MOZE builds run off of health because they don't use this. I've seen it, like, you know, I've kind of like been trying to peep around, and I think it's not as impactful as having a big shield because the relics and the shields do much more for your shield than they would for health. The highest health I think I've seen is like 12k. So you're gonna be able to push way past that, rocking the big short stopgap fused with her skills anyway. So being able to have this as her healing is ridiculous. You're gonna be able to heal your shield, which is OP. So getting into the nade, I'm using a Mervtacular Hex with radiation damage. The reason I chose this one over my last one, if you saw my Ice Queen build, I did use this one because it's split. I found that spawning 6 of them is way more crazy as far as stacking than having the 3 that's split, and it's just ridiculous because of the radiation damage on top of that. So I'm actually melting, which is ridiculous. So try to get you a Hex nade. It doesn't really matter. I would prefer you get the radiation one because you want to be able to do damage as well. But your God modes, who cares, right? So try to get you a Hex nade. Going into the actual relic is going to be Elemental Projector Deathless. What's cool is if I end up getting radiated, I end up doing a big 183% damage boost on top of my nade, and I get 1 health, but I get double my shield, which is 100% shield capacity, 25% shield recharge rate, and -20 recharge delay. So in essence, I'm doubling whatever my shield is. Obviously, just base shield is already at 13k, so obviously doubling that's already at 26k plus all the extra shielding that I'm about to show you with my skill tree. Now for weapons, use whatever the freak you want, bro. It's that simple. I can recommend weapons, the flacker, and then whatever else, whatever you like. So going into the skills, you want to spec pretty much in the same thing as my Ice Queen build. You want to have Fire in the Skag, Grizzled, Means of Destruction, super important because that's what gives you your grenades back, which gives you like infinite grenades. And as well, if you're using a gun, that's what gives you your ammo. Cross promotion, you get splash damage dealt double, so you get a 15% chance, which is almost all the time because all the chances are like outrageously busted when you're doing 50, 60 ticks a second, it feels like. So going down to pull the Holy Pin, most grenades have a chance to score a critical hit. This is super important because this is the big damage for you, and you have a 30% chance, which is guaranteed crit every time. You're gonna see nothing but red crits. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it already, so that's not important. The second most important part is Vampire. You know what? Maybe this is the first one because this is what gives you your health. Whenever MOZE damages an enemy with a thrown grenade, so you don't even have to crit. At first, I used to think you have to crit, just damaging them. Period. For every enemy hit, she restores a portion of her missing health. So you restore 20% of missing health per enemy hit. The thing about the Hex nade is it splits and it chains. So every enemy is giving you 20%. If you have 5 enemies chained, that's 100% every hit, and you're hitting like 20 and 30 times a second. So you can already see the concept of why it's so strong. Why can't I carry all these grenades? Obvious, the more grenades the better. There's no reason you should ever run out, so it's not like you need this, but it's just good to have. And I went for a short fuse whenever I do use a gun, just have some extra damage. On my second tree, I went for Security Bear just so I can push it down a little bit. Armor Infantry, this is what gives you, when your shields are active, you get damage reduction and increased gun damage. So basically 99% of the fight, you get that free 15% gun damage and that free 13% damage reduction. So you're even more tanky with your shields as is. Thin Red Line, this is super OP because Um, a portion of MOZE's health is reserved and cannot be restored, but her maximum shield is increased by the same amount. Now, if you remember, my relic puts me at 1 health, so I can spec fully into this, and it doesn't really do it. I don't lose anything because I'm already at 1 health, and I get 100% max health reserved and added to max shield, so I get an additional 100% on top of that, which is ridiculous. Going down to Vladov, I don't even know how to say that word. MOZE's maximum shield is increased, and she gains a resistance to shock damage. So on top of that, I get shock damage resistance at 47%, which is the thing that tears off your shield in the first place. So you're even that much more tanky towards the only thing that's possibly even going to remotely hurt you, which is insane. Experimental munitions just have extra damage, and obviously desperate measures, because I'm always at 1 health, I get a free 67% gun damage, which is insane. And because of my class mod, luckily it goes down. I wouldn't be able to unlock this any other way, so I get my little doctrine stacks in on top of that. So you can see already just all the synergy that the build has. It's ridiculous. I don't even really need to use weapons at this point. I just spam grenades and run around. So I'm gonna try to freestyle some gameplay real quick. Let me go up here. And as you can see, you know, your boy's been farming a little bit, but if I come up here, jump up here, where is it at? All right, boom, they're gonna come down right here. I'm gonna actually let them hurt me, just so you guys get an idea real quick. Go ahead, bro. You're basically immortal. Oh, there it is. Look at my health. Back to full. Good. Doesn't matter what you do. Like, it's over. And you can see how OP radiation hex nades are. I almost feel like I'm a mage, like I'm just throwing spells like that. That's what it feels like. How much damage that one nade did, it wrecked. And as you can see, because of my buffs, I go up past 50k shield. I'm at 53,000 shield, and I could probably go higher if I kill them. 54,000 shield. Ridiculous. So you guys can see the concept. I mean, it's self-explanatory. There is no catch. I don't care if this was Mayhem 3. Like, even with shock damage, like, I get hurt, but I throw 1 nade and I'm good. See what I'm saying? Back to full health for every single enemy that's even touched. So, like, and on top of that, remember, I can spam infinite amount of grenades. So, this is what it'll look like. You can see all the crits. Ridiculous. There you go. That's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, it's self-explanatory at that point. Dude, it's just outrageous how much power MOZE has. She has unlimited ammo setups. She has unlimited grenade setups. She has unlimited health setups. She's literally everything, and I'm glad I chose her as a main. It was a good choice. I'm glad just digging around her skills, you were able to see some of the crazy combinations that you're able to do just as far as shield. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. And I know you guys are probably burnt out on MOZE builds, but this is something for people who are trying MOZE and you just want to be that guy to be able to carry your team, carry some randoids, and like in Mayhem 3 everybody else is going down and you're able just to tank through everything. This is definitely the build for you. And as you can see, you know, I got the color scheme looking all heavenly, like a divine, you know, the white and gold looking like an angel, because that's what she is. God mode. She's OP. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what kind of build you guys are going to step on to next. What character should I start covering? I think I am done with MOZE. I mean, I don't know what else I could pretty much do other than a mech build. But why would I do a mech build if she's stronger than the mech? Like, I have more armor than the mech can have anyways. Plus, I can heal it. Plus, it's not on a cooldown. So, yeah, I can make a mech build if you guys want to play Titanfall and be in your mech. But as far as that, it's just why if you can have God mode already, right? So do I see this getting nerfed or anything? I don't know. It's Borderlands 3. We don't know. But for the people who just want to have to make it feel like you're freaking like unstoppable at any given moment, that this is the build for you. So look into it. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit a subscribe if you're new, and also drop in the comments of what character to cover. Like, I don't know who to cover. Like, I'm a one trick right now. So you guys want me to cover Flak? You want me to cover Zane? Or you want me to cover Amara? I'll gladly make builds, see what I can create that necessarily isn't out there, which is pretty hard, but we can definitely try. So I love y'all. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for more Borderlands 3 content. It's been real. Your boy is out.